Hello, and welcome to our third airing of ALEXTV 22. I'm Jason Carter.
And I'm Brett Story.
It's Friday, October 19th. Our first quarter is finally over.
It's crazy how time flies.
Speaking of flying, Hurricane Florence went absolutely nuts on the East Coast recently.
The sixth graders right here at Alexander have been working on a passion project to help victims of Hurricane Florence.
Thanks to this project, an entire classroom of supplies has been donated to Orem Middle School in North Carolina.
Hopefully, their efforts have made it easier for students and teachers to return to Orem Middle School.
In other school news, Senior Beth Losey has some important information regarding the upcoming levy.
Let's see what she has to say.
The Alexander Levy is coming up around the corner on November the 6th. This is the 5th time that it will be on the ballot. I was curious about the topic, and I've discovered some very important information. Most of you probably don't know how critical it is for the school, students, staff, and for the community that it passes. Last year, the district cut $369,000 from its budget. Next year, an additional $415,000 in cuts will be necessary if the levy does not pass. To get more information inside, I decided to talk with some of the staff and Senior Michaela Trout here at Alexander. I asked, what is it that you think the voters should know about before voting for the levy?
I think that they really need to consider what they're voting for. They're voting for the community's future because they're investing in our children.
I think they should know that the money that comes from passing that will not go to the wellness center. That is a complete separate funding.
One important thing that I think the voters should know that they might not realize, that is, if they make on average $40,000 a year, they will be paying about $6.30 a week. So that's less than $1 a day that they have to pay to educate the kids in our community.
I think that voters should know that because of the state funding formula, our district's state funding has been drastically cut over the last several years. And without increased revenue through our taxpayers, the school district is going to have to make some serious cuts, which is going to affect the overall quality of education for our students. And I feel like our kids are the future of our community, and we need to give them all the tools and resources that we can to help them succeed.
I think that it's important in every community to support your local school district, and if a parent has a question about how those funds will be allocated, to approach the district or Mrs. Douglas to ask her about it instead of just having questions.
The future of the community lies in the hands of the voters. It is your job to educate yourself and the others about the changing of a lot of lives. I hope you will make the right decision. If you have any questions, contact the board members of Alexander: Fred Davis, John Hutchinson, Patrick Lawson, Jay Barnes, and Josh Collins. I hope this video will help with your perspective on the levy and answer some of the questions on your mind. Thank you for your time.
And more uplifting news, Miss Van Winkle, the high school band and music teacher, came back from maternity leave after having her baby, Freya May Van Winkle, in August.
The baby is absolutely adorable. All the students here at Alexander would like to give a big thanks to Mr. Rob for taking care of business while she was gone. A group of seniors has organized a sort of game show for us today called Finish the Vine.
Students were given partial phrases from popular vines, and they had to finish the phrase.
Let's see how they did.
Lipstick in my Valentino bag. You spilled lipstick in my Valentino. Hello, and welcome to Finish That Vine, the game where we have one person against the other. What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Oh my god, I love Chipotle. Chipotle is my life. Road work ahead.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Road work ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does.
There's only one race, the human race.
What about NASCAR?
I'm in me mom's car. Broom, broom.
Get out, we go.
I'm in my mom's car. Broom, broom. Get out my car. Oh.
Hi, my name is Trey, and I have a
basketball game tomorrow. I got a shoe game.
Hi, my name is Trey. I have a basketball game tomorrow. Well, I'm a point guard. I got a shoe game.
Hi, welcome to
Chili's.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Can I get a waffle?
Can I please get a waffle?
Dude, I know that one.
You just said it.
Can I please get a waffle?
Okay.
Look at all those.
Chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
It's a Del Taco. They got a
Free Shavaka.
Get to Del Taco. They got a new thing called free Shavakadoo. Free Shavaka.
Whoa, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Wait, oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
I want a girl that go to and read her.
I want a church girl that goes to church and read her Bible.
I want a church girl that go to church and read her Bible.
How do you know what's good for me?
It's my opinion. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion.
Has anyone ever told you look like Beyonce?
No, they usually tell me I look like Shalissa.
Halloween is just around the corner. It's time to visit your favorite fall attractions. Just a few miles outside of Albany, we have a locally owned pumpkin patch called Libby's.
For just $5, you can go through a corn maze, try the delicious pumpkin ice cream, and even go on a hayride. They also have multiple kinds of pumpkins for decoration, carving, and even cooking, all ranging from $1 to $7.
Another local attraction that's also on the less scary side is the Haunted Barn. It will be right here in Albany at the fairgrounds Saturday the 20th from 6 to 9 p.m. The admission fee is $5 and all proceeds will benefit the Albany Fair.
If you're into scarier attractions, the Wicked Forest might be the right option for you. It's a trail of twisted terror featuring live actors and sounds to give you the best experience possible.
The Wicked Forest is located 3 miles south of Logan. They're open every Saturday throughout October from 7:30 to 11 p.m. The cost is $12. The attraction is not recommended for those under 13.
If this sounds like something you may be interested in, then you may think the Field of Screams could be entertaining too. It's a haunted corn maze with live actors that is located in Coolville, Ohio. It takes place every Friday and Saturday till the end of October from 7:30 to 11 p.m. Well, that's all we have for you this week.
Until next time, Alexander.